Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. What's up, y'all? How you doing? I am Empress Miss Mo, going live in a multi streaming platforms on YouTube and as well as the TikTok. All right, we got the Spiritual Street Report right here, and we also have the Fairy God Cousin platform on TikTok. All right, depending on the view that you're into. If you want to look at the cards, you want to go on TikTok and see me live. If you want to look at me, do my self care routine, okay, then you will get on YouTube live platform, okay. Anyway, my name is Empress Miss Mo, and I'm your fairy god cousin. My goal is to keep you 5 steps ahead of your enemies, your frenemies, and all these scallywags out here. Okay? Period. Point blank. Okay? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a check-in. This is the glow up tarot. This is where we focus more on collective readings about glowing up, whatever the good Lord gives us, whatever the universe, okay, my ancestors deliver the message. I'm gonna give it to you blood raw. It is what it is. I'm gonna give it to you straight up now. Okay? Just how they tell me, I'm gonna give it to you. All right. Meanwhile, it is morning after, usually before I go live, I always do my workout routines and my 5,000 step walk, okay, in my neighborhood. So I came back, took a shower to get ready to get on this platform to give y'all the message. All right. The check-in for today is who is it that you may need to block on your social media? Do you think it's about time to go through your friends list and see what's what and who's who? Because if you are consistently liking, supporting another person's platform, and when you place your content out there and they don't support yours, at this point, it's kind of telling you that this person really don't support you. They don't see you. Okay. And then sometimes they may not see you, y'all. They probably really doing their own thing, trying to glow up or do their thing. And we love that. That's fine. But when a person don't see you and they don't, or even if they do see you and they don't like your stuff, it kind of dampers your algorithm. So you might as well go ahead and just let them be free, because maybe y'all really not truly like-minded individuals after all. Okay, yes, you admire this person. They may actually like you enough to befriend you or follow you back. You know what I mean? Just to be friendly. But maybe who you are don't really match who they are or their lifestyle. Your lifestyle may not truly match their lifestyle. And there's no shade, right? It's just a matter of, hey, you know what? Let me just unfriend this person so they can go off and find somebody that matches that energy. And I can go find someone to match my energy. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's just out of love and respect. Let go of the people that they don't really truly fit in with what you're trying to do. If you have a niche and they probably really don't fit that niche, okay, or then you're gonna have to just respect that and don't waste your time in following those people. You know what I mean? Or maybe unfriend or unfollow. Okay. Yeah, we try to get down to the nail, y'all. We try to hit on the nail this year. Okay. We're trying to hit on the nail. We want people who really truly enjoy our content. It don't matter what it look like. If they are truly enjoying us as individuals and they're learning from us, that's what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for people who is really serious about learning from us and us learning from them, right? Okay. It is what it is. Okay. And so I had to learn to leave people right where they at. When they're ready to meet you where you at, then they'll come to you. Okay. There's no shade or nothing like that. It's just I'm over here on this side of the turf and you way over there. And here we is missing each other's content because we're not on the same echelon. We're on a different planet. Okay. And so, yeah, try to do that, y'all. That would be a good idea. Go through this weekend, go through your Facebook, go through your TikTok, go through your Instagram, and kind of figure out who's on a different planet than you. And so you can kind of delete, block, unfriend. You may not even have to delete or block. You know what I mean? You may just need to just unfriend. If they want to look at your platform, let them look at your shit from the outside. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just not enough for me to be friends. Because if you add somebody as a friend, that's saying, hey, I'm a supporter of you. I will like your shit. I'm going to like your shit no matter what. I'm going to comment on it when it's deep, when it touch. Like, no matter what, you as a content creator, it matches my niche. It matches my lifestyle. I'm learning from you. I'm pulling energy off you. I'm giving you good energy back. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of being a friend on social media, y'all. Okay. And to communicate and to give each other, information and resources, right? That's really what we're doing. Okay. And so when you get to the point where a person not even hitting any of those marks, then you got to make a decision as a human being, as a creator, as a influencer, as a business person, an entrepreneur, whichever one you want to say, self-employment, whatever, on a mission, the purpose of God to, remove those who does not fit with the agenda. Okay. I mean, they may not do it. They know that they don't fit the agenda. They may not do it, but they may not have the guts to do it. So you may need to have the guts and the glory to do it. Okay. Wow. That makes sense, huh, y'all? Isn't that something? Okay. All right. YouTube, do you have any questions? Go ahead and drop it down. Okay. It is free Q&A for this season. And this season only. Okay. For this season, it is free Q&A. Go ahead and drop it down. Let's talk about something. Have any comments on TikTok? Let me know. Thank you. All right, guys. I got a message. Let's go ahead and do the scallywag forecast. Why not? Okay. The scallywag forecast. Let's see what's going on for today. Let's see. See what these flying monkeys got going on so we can duck and dodge their ass by all means necessary, honey. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. There we go. Perfect. Better. All right. So I show us what we need to know. Show us what we need to know. Well, all right. Those came out like, hey, we want these out. Okay. It's a lot of them out, though. Okay, let's try again. 2 minutes. there's another one. Aquarius came out. The energy. Some other energy came out. Lovers came out. Okay. It's been a lot of, okay, it's been 3 days straight. The Lovers card came out. Okay. So this is symbolizing relationships in personal and business relationships. Okay. This means there will be personal and business exchanges going on. Definitely for today, for us big steppers. Okay. Today is all about exchange. Okay. Exchange of what though? Exchange of encouragement. Okay. Today is the day to encourage everybody that is on your team. Okay. Let's reach out to the people that's on our team. Let them know how much we care. Let them know that their hard work is going unnoticed. That's a good idea. Okay. Maybe sharing some goals and some visions with people who you know may need some inspiration is a good idea. Maybe following up with people we've met over the last few months would be a good idea. Okay. Doing a follow-up would be really nice, y'all. Okay. Okay. Maybe going out to dinner or brunch, not dinner, but go out for brunch with a friend, coffee with a friend you haven't seen in a while. Okay. Someone, but it could be about personal. That's fine. But let's be real, y'all. Let's do business. Okay. Let's do some business. No offense. All this personal, I mean, it's fine, but okay, we're going to meet up. Yes, we're going to catch up. I'm sure you've been thinking about your personal business for a little while already. Okay, let's get our minds off of that. Let's start thinking about other things like building network or building and, maybe creating an idea of some kind that can probably help people like you that's going through this personal situation. Okay. All right. It's just like keeping it inspiring doesn't always mean that we have to talk about our our friends' hardships while drinking coffee. That's your hardship. I got my hardship. We shouldn't have to dibble into that. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to go through that replay. Let's talk about how we can create a situation or event or whatever that can pull people out of similar situations that you're going through. Is that if whatever it is you're going through, do you believe that other people's going through that? And if that's the case, what can we do to help others as well as yourself pull through out of that? Okay. This is where the conversations need to be at. Okay. For today, finding solutions rather than just being an emotional tampon. We're not looking to be an emotional tampon, big steppers. No offense. We've been there and we've done that for so many years for people. To me, it's kind of like it is a stagnated position to be in to me. Okay. But that's just me as a reader. And me looking at this energy that's on this table. Okay. Okay, the Aquarius. Okay, we got scallywags here. What's going on with them? Okay, these people are switching up their personalities. They're trying to, okay, so the scallywags right now, they're trying to detach from the big steppers. But they're confused about their personality. The scallywags has lack of empathy right now. Okay, they don't really have as much empathy. And to be quite frank with you, I don't think that as big steppers, well, we have empathy, we just don't have sympathy. Okay, and see, these scallywags want us to feel sorry for them today. Okay, so be careful with this. They want us to have sympathy, and we don't have that. They got the sympathy, but we got the empathy. And so this is what the forecast is kind of looking like today. They're still trying to find their identities, y'all. You know, they're still trying to find their identities. And so we just, the best thing we can do is mind our business today. Okay, because they're looking for sympathy and we ain't got that. All we have is empathy and solution. Okay, that's all we got for today. So today is another good day, y'all. Another great day to step on out, meet up with like-minded individuals, create some type of event, come up, get to the board, drawing board, figure out what can y'all do to help others like yourselves to come together maybe. Okay, you can go ahead and wear the color yellow today. The color yellow would be a great color that represents creativity. You can wear jewelry like opal and topaz to spark that creativity. It's all about being creative. So get around people who want to be creative. And even if you meet somebody outside and they're still harping on their problems, no offense, and complaining about their problems, you may have to cut that coffee date short and call somebody else and meet up with someone else who is open to be creative today. Today is a creative day. It's not a sympathy day. It is not a harping, complaining day. It is not a victimizing day. It is none of that. It is how can we create something today? So this is a creative day. Okay. And if some people may get it, they may wake up and get it. Some people may not. Oh, well, but for you, if you got this message, you know. So there's no excuses for you, right? You know, when you know the truth, you know the truth. Okay. So that's the Scallywag forecast for today, y'all. Good job. All right. We just staying out these folks' way. Okay. That's really what it boils down to. Okay. Let's go ahead and check the energy real quick. Let's see what's going on here. Well, no, I'll do this one. God is calling me that one. Let's check the energy. What's going on, Spirit? We're doing a collective reading for everyone. Okay, this is a multi-streamed live, guys. A multi-stream session. We got YouTube and TikTok coming together. 2 different views. One view of the cards, one view of me. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay. Wow. If you want to meet me on YouTube and see me on a different angle, go to Spiritual Street Report on YouTube. Okay. Or click the link in my bio and get over there. Get over here on this side. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Big Steppers. Big Steppers, you are just really focused on what's ahead of you. You are avoiding anything that is going to counteract with what you're trying to do. Okay. There's a major change coming. Major change is coming for you. Okay. And you know it, and you're staying focused in this. Okay. You're avoiding anything that's going to come in between what you got going on. You're saying no to people today. Okay, because there's a lot of folks that's a little confused. There's a hidden resentment. Maybe you have hidden resentments. Let's keep it a buck. You kind of do. You just don't want to repeat the same process of waking up in the day, feeling good, and as soon as you start to get around other folks that you know is in a state of confusion, now your vibrations your frequency, decreases. You want to keep the same momentum going for today. Okay. The shade is real and you know it, you peeped it. And so you're avoiding whoever this could be. Right. You have unconditional love for yourself and your family and your household. You're focusing on what's in your household. You're focusing on your home, your security, your stability. Okay. You're not really in the business of the sympathy, like I said, that sympathy and all that. You're just not into it right now. I mean, you are very, very much very supportive person, very encouraging, but today is not that day for you. And that's okay, y'all. We don't have to be always a psychiatrist, a therapist for everybody every day. Like, that's nuts. Okay, that is nuts. We're not getting paid to do that. Obviously, it's a license for that. You could be a listening ear to people when they really need it, and that's beautiful. But today is not that day for us. Okay, and we got to accept that and let that go. And I'm telling you that. And you've been hearing this a lot. You've been hearing that a lot. Okay, yes, there's people that need your support and help, but right now you have to support yourself. Keep this good energy that you got going on, this loving energy that you have, okay, to move on to the next level, because these people is not going to help you do that emotionally anyway. Okay, so this, once again, you are very aware that there's people that is holding hidden resentments, that there's people that is unproductive. They're really not on your level when it comes to productivity. Okay. And you just don't want to waste your time today. You see that your time is precious, and it's getting to the point where every day you're realizing your hours are going by so much faster. There's not enough hours in the day to do what it is that you're trying to do in your life. Okay. And so you realize that, man, I'm going to even get up earlier. And I love this because I can relate to this, y'all. I used to just get up at 7:30, 8, roll up out of bed, take my shower, blah, 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 but now that I'm doing my fitness, my wellness routine, on top of even adding on more platforms, I'm monetizing in more platforms. You get what I'm saying? So now I got a little more work. Okay. And I need to step it up. Okay. And so I need to get ahead of the game. And so that's just like you, Big Stepper. You realizing, like, I got to get ahead of the game. I got to get up maybe 2 hours earlier, maybe go to sleep 2 hours later. Okay. Whatever it may take. I may need an extra 2 to 3 or 4 hours more in my day. Okay. And you are very aware of this. You're tired of being stagnant. You're tired of being in one place, in one space. Yeah, you're done with that. You got somebody, a friend, a family member, a scallywag. I don't know who this is, okay, that constantly, every time you're on a roll in your life, every time there's a major change, they always find you. They always end up finding you, Big Steppers, okay? And they want to, it may look like they want to dig dirt. That's not what it is. They want you to play in their dirt. Okay. They want you to come on out and play with me in my dirt. And let's talk about all my dirt and everybody else's dirt. And you're like, I don't have time for that. Okay. Last season, maybe I had maybe an hour to spare on that on a daily basis, maybe to do the gossip thing. But I ain't got the time or the energy right now to do the gossip thing. I really don't. I got to be focused on stuff that really matters right now. Okay, not this season. It was a good run. It's like a good like a TV episode, a TV soap opera, All My Children and all that type of shit. It was a good run for that season, but life goes on, right? Okay? Life goes on. All right? It was fun. Yeah, you deserve better. You want better for your life. Okay, the same person that likes to hog you up and hold you up on the phone and all this other stuff, to be quite frank with you, they have broken a few promises that they were supposed to do for you. Okay, they promised you something and they didn't even deliver, but they still want to call your phone and take up your time. Well, wait a minute. Let's talk about when you failed to commit to a project or a task that I gave you as a friend or as a person. Okay? Let's talk about that. But she ain't talking about how you didn't follow through with the task that I need you to do. So their word means nothing, and you know that already. So you're like, you know what? I can no longer keep settling for these crumbs that these gossipers and these scallywags keep coming to me about. They want me to eat these crumbs with them. I don't want to eat crumbs. I want a smoothie. Okay? I'm going to go get me some fruit, and I'm going to go get me a fat ass steak. Okay? And I'm going to go eat good. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. Okay? I don't want cookie crumbs off your floor, ma'am. I'm cool. All right? And you know, where they do that at? I don't want to be part of this drama that you got. The cookie crumbs is the drama. You want me to sit back and sacrifice my 2 hours of time where I could make $300-400 of my 2 hours. In 2 hours, I could make $200 to $400. But I get paid nothing when listening to your bullshit. That's not even real, because you see in this card it says Broadway ready. So this person is acting. It's not even a real trauma that they're embracing in their life. It's just them conjuring up bullcrap to talk about. Okay, so this person's theatrical, Broadway ready, an actor. Okay, they need to get on this damn YouTube, and they need to get on this damn TikTok. Okay, and do a whole acting scene. Okay, and get some money, do a whole play or something. Because listen, we don't have time for this, Big Stepper. And then when we ask them to do something that's valuable for us, they don't want to do anything that's valuable. See, this is the type of person we talk about here. This is what this is. And see, us, and y'all, don't get twisted. Us tarot card readers, we talk about energies all the time. And people come out of these readings, okay? And the fact is, there is such thing as people actually taking their entire day thinking about how they can get in the energy of another person. So I could be reading about one person, but another person may pop into a reading only because they're so determined to waste another person's time. Okay? These scallywags are determined to waste our time. It is up to us to set the boundaries, to say, no, thank you. No, you can't waste my time, baby. And you know what's so funny about these people? They know that it's over. They know that it's time for them to even handle their business. They just avoiding. It's like they're trying to use your time to avoid doing what they need to do with their time. There's a lot of things they need to do with their life. They need to detach from you and start focusing on their life and the responsibilities that they need to take care of. But they use your time to try to avoid the hard work, the shadow work that they need to do for themselves. Okay, these people don't want to take accountability. And this is why it's very important for us Big Steppers to say no to these people, so then they will be forced to handle their business. Yeah, not anymore. Yeah, Big Stepper Jew in the house, y'all. Give it up. Give it up. We got Big Stepper Marissa in the house. Who else we got in here? Okay, that's it for now. We got a lot of people that be incognito, whatever you want to call it, where they are invisible and live. So you can get that. You got a whole 50, 60 people watching you, y'all. You won't even know in most of this. Sometimes people don't want to be seen, and I respect that. I respect the confidentiality or the anonymity. Okay, I respect that. So don't worry, y'all. Numbers don't bother me. Okay, because I know I got about 100 people right now on the outside looking at me. Yeah, because my readings is it's a lot. I get it. It's a lot to take in. But I got to say it anyway. It is what it is. Monitoring spirits is what Jew says. Talk about it. Yeah, secrets and lacks. Yeah, self-trust. This is why we have to be stern in this season, this year, to not let people use us as scapegoats and not allow people to use us as their distractions. Okay. Because then the first thing they're gonna say, y'all, because they got a lot of secrets. Okay, whoever these scallywags are that keep trying to call you with bullshit drama and girl, guess what happened with blah blah and all this shit. Usually they have secrets that they're trying to cover up. Okay, and then they use other people's secrets and drama or situations and scenarios to distract themselves from actually dealing with their shit. Okay, and so this is why we got to keep these people right where they need to be, because they need to heal. And the only way we can do that is by really getting stern and setting these boundaries seriously and scanning on this shit. Okay, literally scanning on these boundaries, y'all. That part. All right. Is there any questions about this? Is there anything else? Juice says either you in or out. That's it. Either they in or out. I love that. Because it's like, okay, you calling me, you know I'm a busy person, right? You know who I am. You know I'm content. You know we happy around here. Big Steppers, you know what it is. This is what we looking at. We in an attitude of gratitude all the time. All the time. This is our energy on a regular basis. Okay. You know that I'm online handling my business, doing what I'm supposed to do as a spiritual influencer, as a spiritual leader, as a person of holistic health or whatever, as a content creator. And that's vice versa. Okay. Because a lot of my followers, people who support me, are content creators, y'all. And they are in the business of solution. Okay. They're in a service of solution. And their main source is social media. Their community is based on social media. Okay. And so this collective reading is for these people right here. If you are a person who is what I just described to be a person of service on social media, online service person, then you know what I'm talking about here. Okay. I've seen, and quick story time. Okay. Y'all give it up for this first round of insight. Yeah, I was looking at one of my favorite tarot card readers on YouTube, and she was getting to a good message, y'all. She had a great message. She was on fire with it, right? And it had me thinking about a lot of different stuff. And I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm pulling this, I'm pulling that. Okay, yeah, it sparked something up. And do you know somebody called her on her phone? Called her on her phone. And she got off the phone and she says, it's kind of funny that this person called me when they already texted me and I told them right now I'm busy. I'm about to get on live. And they called her anyway. And I was like, oh, wow. Right? And so, that's just an example. That's just an example of how people would never mind your boundaries. They know you're busy. They know you're doing something. They want to distract you. Okay. Yeah. That was a wonderful collective reading. Thank you so much, Ju. Okay. We're going to go to the next phase here. Because the insight every morning when I do get up, I always do a check-in. The check-in was, Ju, I think you missed it. I don't think you was in here. But the check-in was about going through your social media and figuring out who is the friends that you have that is not liking your content. And if they're not liking your content, which is not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal. However, if they're consistently not liking your stuff and you're liking their stuff, and you don't see none of them not liking none of your stuff at all, just out of love, it may be time for you to unfriend that person. Doesn't mean you have to block them, okay? Because they probably on their own journey, all right? but just to unfriend them so it won't hurt your algorithm. And on top of that, just so um, you could just kind of get the reciprocation, kind of form a more tighter friend group on social media. Okay. If you want to learn more about what the check-in was all about, it is on YouTube. Okay. This live is recording and it will be posted. Okay. But yeah, check that out. And I had like really broke that down. Okay. That's what you missed. Baby, Booster in the house, y'all. Yeah. You know it. You know it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Because all of this ties in together. We're going to figure out how. Privilege came out. Empath privilege came out. Shit, that vampire was hitting. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. Look, Boostar said Mo's runs a tight ship. You ain't lying. It's real strict around here. It's real strict around here. You ain't lying. Oh, shoot. Let's keep it a buck, right? Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Spirit, guys, show us what we need to know. Woo-wee. Y'all, it's like, so it's a lot Spirit wants me to tell y'all this morning. It's a whole lot. We're going to figure out. Let me go ahead and light this wood real quick. This Santos wood. How you doing, YouTube world? I ain't forgot about you. Y'all just sit back, watch it. I don't blame you. I love it. Okay. It's like going to class, y'all. When y'all used to go to class, your teacher be like, y'all got anything to say? Is there any questions? No one says anything because the presentation was so good, or it was just straight down to the point. It's like, well, I don't really know what to ask, until later, maybe. I get a lot of that. It's all good. I love that, though. Y'all hit me up one-on-one. Get in my inbox. Email me. Okay? Email me if you have any questions. All right. Empath, starseed. Okay? Big Stepper, you are an empath. You are a starseed. You are both. Okay? You attract star seeds and you attract empath. You are who you attract. And it's a fact right here. There's a lot more empaths gathering together these days, y'all. And there's a lot more narcissists hanging out together as well. I'm noticing that. They're not really going for the empaths like they used to because we are hip onto their shit, is what I'm hearing. Wow. So now more empaths and starseeds are gathering together. It used to be a time where it was really hard for us to find each other. But now it's really easy for us to come together. It's easy for us to spot each other out. Okay. Privilege. Okay. We have the privilege to see things ahead of time. Yeah. Yeah, we have the privilege to actually see things before things happen. We can smell bullshit from a mile away. We know what's going on here. You know what's going on, Spirit. Spirit tells you what's going on, Big Steppers. Okay, and you are all about self-care. You know that you have to do this. This self-care right here is a requirement for us. It's required for us to do a lot of self-care. Okay, because if not, we could turn just as vicious as the next person, y'all. Y'all didn't know that? Spirit says we could turn just as vicious. There is such thing as a dark empath. A dark empath is beastie. I mean, a dark empath will tear a freaking narcissist in pieces. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? They think they're vicious? Shit. Get you a dark empath. See, they think it's all sweet with us, Big Steppers. Until they cross us in a weird ass way. And then boom, they gonna see that transition happen. Okay? Right before their eyes. They gonna see it. Yeah, dark empath. I'm talking about a dark empath. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit said we talking about the dark empaths right now. Spirit, what are we talking about with dark empaths? Jew says something. Jew says, yep, because if I didn't heal, I would have been on the evil side. That's exactly it. If we don't heal, oh my goodness. Ain't no telling what the heck we would be on. Okay, see, narcissists, they all bark and no bite, baby. Dark empath, we biting. Oh yeah, and we getting away with it too. Ooh, wait, what? Undetected? Shit. And if we not, we gonna own up to it. Yeah, I did it. So this is it. So what? We did it. What's up? Yeah, I did it. I bit that narc's head off. We talking about straight belt to ass, huh? Ooh wee. Yeah, they didn't play. Look, Simp came out. See, they be thinking it's all sweet with us because we got this side. We got this angelic, whimsical side of us, y'all. Okay? And so people kind of sleep on us. They think of us as being simps. You know, like we pushover. Simps is like another phrase of a pushover, a person that just take whatever they get and be cool with it. Okay? A lunch line type person. Okay? You know, and I ain't gonna knock it, but but this is the kind of like we slow, okay? Like we slow or something. All right, for some reason. I don't know why narcissists think everybody is slow, but that's one of their character defects. One of their personality traits, y'all, that I already know off rip. As soon as they start to treat me like I'm slow and talking to me like I'm a little kid that got a disability, off rip family, you know what I'm saying? I already know, like, this is a narcissist, and she don't even know I'm a dark empath. Bitch, you gonna back your ass up. Don't get me upset. You hear me? Hello there, big stepper. That's how they talk to you. Are you okay today? Like something wrong with our mental, okay? What in the world? Lady, ain't nothing wrong. Are you okay, ma'am? Yes, I am okay. And then we start talking to them right back the way. Yes, I am okay. Are you okay? Okay. And that's just how we get down, right? And so this is why us dark empaths, really, to be honest with you, y'all, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. To be quite frank here, and the spirit wants me to really say this. Ooh, I don't want to say this. I feel like I should be paid to say this. I'm being honest with you. I really think I should say this for like a class, a personal private class. Because what I want to say so bad, people would write books on this shit right here. I don't think I should. I'm going to text my elites. I'm gonna write it down real quick. I'm going to text my elites first before I say this. Okay? Hold on. And see what they say first. And then I'm going to come back and do a whole episode on YouTube about what is in my mind right now. Okay, because I'm learning I can't say everything because we got these scallywags trying to transition over, y'all. Okay, it's a lot of that. They trying to transition over to our end of on our end of the spectrum. Okay, and so some stuff gotta be they gotta tap in. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna say this on like, oh hell no. We're gonna have to go ahead and run a course on that one. I don't give a damn. Look, it's gonna be a discussion between me and my big stepper elites about this, and we're gonna see what they gonna say about it. And maybe me and them can run something up. Okay. But yeah, narcissist came out, y'all. Look at this. It came out right next to simp. I cannot make this up, y'all. Narcissists think that everybody around them is stupid, y'all. I don't know why they think that. But see, they have this privileged thinking. They think that, oh well, we about to go ahead and come into their the empaths world and take over their world. That's what they think because they're stupid. They don't know nothing. They're stupid. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. Self-care. We got to keep ourselves self-cared for because if not, we'll turn into that dark empath real quick. It's like Jekyll and Hyde, y'all. It's like the Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk was all fine indeed, but until he started getting mad and it's time to fight, man, look at here. He's turning green and big. Okay? This is how the dark empath works. The empath is nice and friendly and loving and sensitive and cry off of beautiful romantic movies. You know, beautiful songs and love shedding tears and tears of joy and just unicorn energy. But as soon as you make us mad, we will go viciously and it will suck the blood up out your ass. We're not playing with you now. We ain't gonna play. Okay? So Spirit, what is this about this narcissist that think that we're stupid? Okay? This could be a person that's around you. Once again, this could be that same person that we just seen in the previous collective download. Okay, the first download we had was about somebody overstepping their boundaries, constantly calling you and acting like you are supposed to hear their crap. You don't have the time for it. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, shoot, there it goes. What is it? Yeah, trolls. They're watching you. Watching. This narcissist is watching. They're watching. They're watching, trying to figure out how they can copy us. Okay, they're in the business of copying us. Okay, you are, and if you this is the individual thing, I don't know, take it as it resonates. But if once again, if you are in this world and you really serious about this Wi-Fi, and you being of service on the internet, and you are building a community of people that's fucking with you, you do have a few narcissists that is watching to see if they can copy you to take either over what you got or to get what you got. But see, once again, narcissists don't believe in hard work. They don't believe in working. So it's always going to be them trying to take over you or to dethrone you off of your turf. That's their mentality. Okay. It's a sucky thing. So they're going to try to come in and gaslight you to get closer, to get proximity into your life, is what Spirit says. Be careful of this holier than thou shit. Be careful of this now. I said it. I don't give a damn. I said it. This holier than thou. Watch out for them holier than thou Bible thumpers. Okay? But they face don't say holier than thou. I'm sorry, I'm not the asshole. Their eyeballs don't say holier than thou. Okay? The way they look at people don't say holier than thou. It's that first look that they give to you, Big Sepper. That look. Okay? I know I don't look like a but you know. They got that look on their face, but they pray to Holy Spirit, yes, God, Jesus, this is this. Okay? Using the religious world to kind of like devalue the spiritual world. Okay? I don't know why this download is coming out. It's been like this for the last few days. Okay? This download has been real heavy, but it's a conspiracy. They're trying to make it seem like we have a conspiracy theory. Like we're the conspiracist lunatics. Okay. They're giving it, you know, it's this, they trying to build this illusion that we're the lunatics with the, like the crazy men that got the syphilis type energy. I don't know if y'all ever seen that before. If y'all ever seen Law and Order, who's seen Law and Order? Put up some ones. If you ever seen Law and Order, put up some ones in the in the chat. Okay. In Law and Order, there is an episode about a man who did some weird shit. I ain't gonna say what he did, but you know what he did. Okay. He did some weird shit with a knife. Okay. And they were trying to figure out why he was so nutty. Okay. And they took him to the hospital, couldn't find out he had syphilis. And so he had a lot of conspiracy theories around the religious beliefs and spiritual beliefs based on his mental or physical health. Okay, they try to blame it on his physical health. All right. But at the end of the show, you'll see, I ain't gonna ruin it, but it wasn't about this. It wasn't about any of this. It was about the fact of something else. Okay. That had nothing to do with it. All right. So this is just, I don't know what the hell that means. Okay. But in other words, this person is triggered. They're triggered about the fact that I keep hearing this over and over again, and I got to say it. They're triggered that you can make money being yourself and doing what you love. Okay. You can make money being you, doing what you love, honoring what you do with no consequences and nothing but benefits and resources and rewards. There's no downfalls. There's no up and down moments. There's none of that crisis. There's no crisis. It's like you're blessed and highly favored. Seriously, pure point blank. It ain't like it. You are. Okay. Nothing can penetrate your happiness, your finances, anything. Like you're completely covered by the grace of God, by your higher power and your ancestors based on your universal beliefs. Period. Point blank. These Bible thumpers don't understand this, y'all. They don't get that. They don't understand how people who don't touch the Bible is what they think of us, because we do all own Bibles, right? We all pretty much, most of us influencers, spiritual influencers, we know the Bible, y'all. Okay? I wouldn't say back to back and word for word, but damn it, we understand, how to use it and how to read it. Okay? It's just we've seen so much and we experience life on life terms. And the Bible had nothing to do with it. I'm just being real. How we got out of our situation, the Bible had nothing to do with it. Now, did our ancestors pull up? Hell yeah. Did the universal laws pull up? Did we follow guidelines and street code? Yeah, that worked for us. But there was nothing we could really use at the time. Okay. And hey guys, if it don't resonate with you, throw it out. But if it resonates, you know what I'm talking about here. If you get it, you got it. And so they're triggered that there's no consequences of you expressing yourself through tarot cards or through divination or through spiritual work or energy work. This pisses them off. They can't go on a burn the witch hunt with their homies on you. Okay? They can't do that. All right. Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. Let's go and clarify a little bit. Wow. They got a whole lot going on here, y'all. They really do. Okay. This is like a download based on these people, this narcissistic group, church going group is what I'm getting here. It could be a group or it could just be one person that's just really irritated with just either the community itself or irritated with a big stepper and how they're representing themselves. They're not stepping on toes. I don't see a big stepper in this reading stepping on nobody's toes. They in their own lane, period. But this church goer, this church squad, mob, angry mob, or whoever they are, attitude squad, okay, they are stepping out of their church lane and going into the social media world to look at this supposed demonic type of entertainment. I'm thrown off by that. Okay. Whatever. I'm confused how you even found this. If you're so deep down in that Bible, how can you have found a Big Steppers platform? I'm confused about that. I don't know, guys. Come on. You can help me with that one. I don't know. I'm thrown off by that, but we're going to find out because we have to open this one. This is the deck that called on to me real quick. We're going to find out how they decided to step into our land, in our world, honey. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear this out real quick. Okay, wow. Let's figure this out. Let's see. Child. Let me go ahead and light something because I feel like Let me go ahead and light this incense real quick, y'all. Okay. All right. Now let's figure out what brought them over here. I'm still confused about this, Spirit. What is it that we missing? I don't even know what questions to ask, to be honest with you. Just follow my heart, Holy Spirit. Can you just get into digging my heart, pull out the questions from my heart that I can't seem to find in my mind, and give us the message that we need in this? Because it's a reason why. Spirit said because of competition. They want to compete with something, someone. Okay. They may think there is no competition over here or something like that. We're going to get deeper. Okay. But there is competition. Conflict. They want to start conflict. Drama came out, y'all. Okay. Drama came out here. Okay. Yeah, these people want to start conflict. And with some drama, mix some conflict with drama. Hey, because they want to start a little something. They want to start a party, y'all. They want to start a demonic party. Now, that's a demonic party, isn't it? When somebody is staying in their lane, you bring your ass over here and start shit. Okay? I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I'm confused about that. Yeah. Quality time. What the quality time means. We're going to go ahead and clarify all these cards so I can get a good picture of what's going on here, y'all. If you want a different view, if you want to actually look at me in the flesh, in a different view of me, then you go over here in the YouTube live that's on right now. Spiritual Street Report. Click the link in my bio to get over there and to subscribe. If you like the cards view, then you will head on over to TikTok, Fairy God Cousin. The information is in the link. Okay. If you want to get a view of the cards only. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. So these people want to compete. Okay. They see that you are getting a lot of attention, Big Stepper. Whatever content that you have up right now, you're getting a lot of attention off of this shit right here. Whatever you're doing, you're doing it right. They're watching you. Okay. And they see that other people's watching you. All right, you slamming it. Look, you slamming the competition down on the ground. If that's the case, ain't no competition though for you. We don't see competition over here in the spiritual world. I keep telling y'all that's a religious thing. Spiritual people don't compete with each other. See that's not part of our beliefs. That's completely away outside of our beliefs. Our beliefs is not. There's no one competing with us. Because we are one-on-one. We are ourselves. We have our own identity, our own soul. So us spiritual folks, we don't believe in competing with others. We just don't. That's against our laws. Spiritual laws. That's like bad karma. And then the jealousy spirit arises and you don't really get money. You don't get paid when you got the spirit of jealousy on you. Okay. And we love living lavishly in our own way. So, without stepping on toes. We like to earn what we have. And so this envy, this jealousy and envy spirits don't work for us, y'all. There's no benefit in that with us. It sets us back. Okay. So if it was to avoid any type of spirit, I mean, hell, we would rather sit down with the devil himself before we sit there and sit with the damn envy spirit. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather hang out with a sex demon before we sit there and hang out with the envy spirit. Okay. That ain't gonna work for us. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. So if they say spiritually, oh, they jealous, they compete. No, we're not. That's a lie. That's only in the religious life. That side, they do that. They compete with each other. Okay. Minnie says something. Minnie says, I tell people all the time, I don't compete where I don't compare. Exactly. Because you have your own identity, your own fingerprints, your own toe print. You get what I'm saying? And so That's why we don't even care about that shit. Okay. And so they want to start drama. They want to fight with us. They want to get okay, thank you, Spirit. These competitive spirited people want to bring their ass over here to try to catch us on to try to catch us. Oh, you want to tell the world about this, so let us catch you off guard and out of character. They would love to catch you on camera acting a fool or whatever else. Okay. This is what they want to do. They want to ruin a big stepper's reputation, y'all. Okay, take it if it resonates. If it don't, if you a person, don't worry about this. This is for the ones who is really out here on social media, getting it, gotten it, popular loners. You probably could be a popular loner, probably not. Okay, a few people here and there, and people start to get wing of what you're doing out here. Okay, these people want to start some drama and get you to fight them. And the only way they can do that is if you decide to give them some quality time. If you were to decide to give them proximity, because they don't have proximity to you. Okay. Y'all don't even drink at the same coffee shops. Okay. Spiritual people has their own, we walk by the beat of our own drum. We don't have the same schedule as an average spiritual person. Spiritual leader and a religious leader have two different lifestyles, y'all. Okay, and this is not throwing shade. I'm just being honest. This is the truth. Now, what their lifestyle is, I can't say that. I can't speak on that, right? Because I'm in my own lane. But I know that an average spiritual person is connecting and healing and going to classes and usually alone doing these things as they go along in life. There's no witnesses to show that they even, we don't have a documentary going on. You know what I mean? It's not too much. All right. We have a different, we're all about meeting our counselors and meeting our therapist and meeting a sister in the recovery community, or meeting some type of person that can help us holistically, or we're all about educating and going to classes, and we're constantly educating ourselves, self-developing. That's what we do. Self-discovery. That's what we do. That's our lifestyle. Okay. So they can't catch us in times to bring this drama towards us. Okay. They want to catch us off guard, catch us in our routes, but we don't have the same time frame. Okay. We don't walk the same block. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? We don't even walk the same territory. We don't drive down the same road, street, none of that. Okay. We just don't. What is interesting to us, it is not interesting to them. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing shade. It's just the truth. Okay, this is what I'm seeing in the cards right here. And it's making a lot of sense, y'all. All right. But why would a church going, Bible thumping person want to step out their range, step out the church house, and come over into social media and start shit with a divine feminine? I don't know. Spirit, can you give us more information on this? Butterflies come out with the leap of faith. Well, they see that you have followers. Okay. They see that you have an actual support group. They see that. They know that this is a pure energy, that you come with a pure heart. Okay. They're hoping and praying that what? I'm confused about this. Leap of faith into what? Give us some more. Leap into faith into what, Spirit? Single dad. This can't be what I think it is. Oh, rejected at the bottom. Oh, wait a minute. This got okay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This can't be right. Okay, so Spirit's saying that as you do your thing, okay, this may not be for everybody. Now, this part right here, this little piece may not be for everybody, but it's for somebody now. Whoever's out there doing their content, doing their thing, there is a guy, a man, a married man, it could be a boyfriend, somebody, a man in that church, okay, the man in their community, a man that is in their family. I don't know what this is, okay? This, once again, somebody that they're related to, a male in their family that they're related to. It could be their father, it could be their son, their cousin, their nephew, the pastor, the bishop, I don't know. But they watch you. They watch you, they see you, and they may have caught this person watching you, or may have found some information knowing that this person follows you or something. Okay, they know that you're being followed by a male, and this male is somebody who's watching you, but they either rejected them or they want this male to reject you. Okay, this may not be for everybody, I'm telling y'all right now, but there's a man that is enjoying your content. He finds it very fascinating, and he's a gospel guy, a gospel man, and he finds your content as a divine feminine to be, or divine masculine, vice versa, okay, to be very fun to watch. You know, it's very insightful. And low key, he probably has like some love for spirituality behind the scenes. Maybe he grew up by a parent that was very spiritual, but he ended up going a different route. Okay. Yeah, I can't make this up. He watches you and likes your content. I cannot make this up, y'all. This person that got caught watching your content and liking your stuff. And this person that, this could be a woman that has a crush on him. This could be a woman that is in his life, family, whatever. And they're mad about this. They want to start some drama so they can get him to not like you. Okay. They feel rejected when they see him admiring your content or admiring you or liking your stuff. This could be a girlfriend, literally. And she gets jealous when she sees her boyfriend looking at this girl's content. Okay, and that, you know what, that's real life, guys. I mean, I don't know about y'all, if y'all have a boyfriend, man, or anybody out there, big steppers, but I don't know how you feel about your man subscribing and liking other women's content. Sometimes it doesn't bother me. Sometimes it does. I'm going to be honest with y'all, right? Because I'm still a woman, right? And I'm just still we all, you know, have our own shit. But he has the right as a person to not every man is about looking at a woman sexually. Sometimes women really have good stuff to talk about. And some men, I think it's actually good that a man would listen to a woman's perspective of life to evolve as a person. I think that's a very humane thing. So I don't really take it offensive when I see that my guy actually do support other women on social media. I think it's not bad. And when I look into it, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this girl. She's cool. You know what I mean? So it's not bad, but it's only bad to this person that's watching you because y'all not in the same category. You know what I'm saying? And so it irritates them. And they get really jealous about watching you, big stepper. All right. So this is kind of funny that this is coming out because I can kind of semi-relate to what that looks like on the other side. Okay. Yeah, supporting and lusting is two different things, y'all. Thank you, Jew. Yeah, because supporting, oh yeah, I like your content, you know, ain't no extra comments or nothing like that. He just gonna like it, maybe say some good stuff like, yeah, I can relate because my woman, you know, that's lovely. I think that's great because I think a healthy male, healthy divine masculine loves to hear the inside of another woman. They love that shit, you know? And so then they can have their own male input or their masculine input of shit too. And so they can also understand their woman. That's another way for them to kind of like sneak peek into what they can do for their ladies, you know? A lot of women don't understand that, okay? And so I had to learn that a long time ago. You know what I mean? So this right here is something, this woman is a little bit immature. She's a little immature, and I think she's emotionally immature. Okay. This is what it boils down to. And this is an older woman. Yeah, she asked him not to, she confronted him about this, and he's not stopping. He's not going to stop watching you, me, or anyone else that's speaking some good stuff that's entertaining, okay? That's nurturing his or what do they call that? Nurturing his intellect. He's not going to stop or unsubscribe from that, okay? For all the wrong reasons. She don't have the right reasons to present to him to make him decide to stop looking. All right, and she's mad about this. Okay, single mom came out. Yeah, she's been trying to court this man for a minute. She's been trying her best to get close to this guy. And now she feels threatened that maybe this guy may actually end up getting closer to you, or you may have a chance to get close to him. But baby, let me tell y'all something. And let me tell y'all something real good. Let me tell y'all something, okay? And this is some real shit. The real shit is, for our YouTube people, our subscribers, we don't even know who our subscribers are. Most of our subscribers are unknown, and they have their settings set to where we don't know who they are. Okay, we have so many subscribers, but we only actually see 5 of them out of all the ones. So they're all discreet. A lot of people that subscribes and do the YouTube thing and our YouTube lovers, they don't really like to be seen like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. And so, ma'am, you ain't got to come and attack us over your person, because we may not even know them and don't even see them. And 9 out of 10, we don't even look at our subscribers that much unless they are like members in membership and paying us every month. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck here. All right. So, but this is how you know she don't know anything about the social media game, and she don't understand how the social media community actually works, because she's not in this side. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this person is, she's not in this. Okay. Or he. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. We got a few more minutes in here. Is there any questions? Is there anyone that have questions right now? I'm open for questions. I think that's about it for the reading. I mean, I may pull a few more cards. I'm gonna pull a few more cards to kind of see what we can do to make this thing better. Okay. What kind of anything to encourage the big steppers right now? Stay focused, because this kind of stuff could probably kind of damper folks. You know, like, damn, man, I didn't think that me being myself would just really like hinder folks from wanting to be themselves. You know, I just want to do what I need to do. I just want to carry the message that I feel is planted in my heart. You know, so is there anything you want to tell the big steppers? Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. That came on the side. Okay. So this is what Spirit is kind of saying right here, straight up, like, this is the perfect time to go ahead and collaborate, big steppers. Don't be afraid to collaborate with like-minded individuals. Once again, don't stop what you're doing. Yes, you can feel the energy coming from weird ass folks. You know it. When you see it, you're gonna see it. But let that not stop you, because you are really making a group of people happy. Even though you may have a group of people pissed off and triggered, you also have a group of people that is very happy and to see you and is very inspired and encouraged by you. Okay. So keep focusing on the people who matter rather than the people who really is invisible. Okay. Focus on the people that you see. that is clear to you, that is really serious, rather than the people who is not. Because obviously, if they're hiding behind shit, they're not serious, right? Let's keep it a buck, okay? Okay, Minnie has a question. Thank you, Minnie. I'll get to your question, okay? And then we got the page of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Wands. Okay. Once again, stand in light, in the light, making sure that you feel really good every day, eating the right foods, staying youthful, okay, keeping your energy, doing your research, okay. If there's a topic that you may not be really too fond of, there's nothing wrong with doing more research before you say it, because once again, we do have these naysayers, these Bible thumpers and so forth, that is trying to attack us as individuals in our community right now because of their insecurities. Okay. And so we may want to double check a few things before we really kind of speak too much on outside of our community. You know what I mean? And I've been learning that myself. Okay. You are unique. No one is like you. Okay. They cannot compete where they cannot compare. All right. You are highly protected. You're staying the course. These people want you to stay off the course, but you're going to stay in the course, okay? No matter what. You're going to stay in the course, and you're not competing where there's no comparison. Period, point blank, okay? And I love this. Spirit says stay determined, and keep your boundaries, and keep speaking your truth. Keep speaking your truth. Keep moving towards the truth. Because this will eventually fade away, okay? We know what's real and what's not. Pure point blank. It is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into our big stepper. We're going to find out about something. What is it you want me to look into? Let's see. It says, is my child's father actually going to come back and do right by his son like he says he will? Oh, really? Well, we know we had this conversation, right? So let's see what he got, because, every day is a different day. People wake up one day and decide they want to be Muslim, child. I don't know, shit. You know. I don't even know. People, how it goes. They go to prison, now they Muslim. Shit, I don't know. I want my woman back. Fuck it. I'm going to wake up and want my woman back. Because she's doing better than me today. So you never know. Let's see what's going on with this baby daddy. Spirit, thank you. What's going on with this baby's father, honey? Is he going to step in? What he got going on? Is he or is he not? Do you deep in on the low? Do you and do you and you? I don't know why the hell that song came up, y'all. Don't. I don't even know why that song came up. Why did Do or Die just popped up in my head like that? That is ridiculous. Girl, I'll keep it on the low. Is that the song he listening to? Shit, travel. This man is talking about going back to work. He's going back to school. He listening to that damn song. And it doesn't matter where we go. And pop the thing and pop the smoke. And I just need to know. And then I don't know. Y'all, don't start. Don't start. Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen. He's thinking that God came to him in his dreams and told him, man, you got to go get your woman back. God came to him in his dreams and told him, you got to get your woman back, man. Yeah. He want to be a leader of your life. He want to become a divine masculine in your life. YouTube, if y'all had a question over there, I'll be talking to y'all, okay? But right now we are doing a Q&A for TikTok over here, okay? Thank you so much. If anybody have questions, go ahead and put them down. Yeah. He wants to be your emperor. He's willing to do the work, but he's also willing to work on himself. He's thinking about going back to school. You're going to be in school pretty soon too, learning new skills, taking classes, doing your thing, right? Getting certified in different stuff. And so he sees that you're really about to be certified in your shit. He sees that you're going to be, he don't know what you're doing, but he knows that you're doing something. He's like, damn, she got something up her sleeve. I know she do. But I want to be part of that because I see why, Spirit. We want to know why. We want to know. We want to know why. Because he want to relieve these burdens. He's burdened. Burdened by what? He feel like he's obligated to come back and do better by you. He feel like you deserve that shit. Because he went out there and he was struggling. He went out there and he was struggling. He was lacking when he was dealing with them other women. He never lacked with you. You always brought harmony into his life. Okay? You always balanced him out and treated him like a man. And he just kind of like woke up and said, why the fuck? But he felt like he had an experiment out there. He's like, well, damn, if she treat me good like this while I'm down, what will another woman treat me? That's where his mind went. And that's where the trick of the enemy came in. Ooh, wee, that's what he said. The Emperor. Clear about the Emperor? Yeah, he want to be successful. He knows that he figured out the math, okay? Please don't get it twisted. This man is not in love with you, okay? He loves you. He sees you to be a great partner, but he's not in love with you, okay? He's just finally realized that spiritually, I think he had a spiritual awakening, or he has recently had some type of spiritual understanding. He went through his karma of leaving you. He sees what it looks like out there, and he's comparing. Now he did his research. He got the fucking data, and he's looking at the data, and he's like, you know what? I think I want to be with my baby mama. No, I'm not in love with her, but I think over time, me and her would make a great marriage. We could make great business partners. Okay. I regret leaving her. I regret going out looking for love in all the wrong places, though. He regrets that. You are one of his most positive people in his life. Wow. Come on, somebody. And you bring abundance. And you always about getting some money. And you always finding a way to level up. And you always know how to make take $1 and turn it into $100. You always been a type to take a well-filled a food box meal and turn it into a gourmet meal. You've always been that type of person. Ooh, come on, Spirit. He said, I can grow with her. I can't make this up. He went to church, or he went to a counselor. He went to a tarot card reader. He went to somebody, and they told him, they said, this is your wife. You need to marry her. I can't make this shit up. I've already read, yeah. He knows, man, I cannot make this up. He said, no, we need to get married. Let me go ahead and do the right thing and get married. I'm going to go ahead and marry her because I'll be a damn fool to let another nigga get her. He already know what's up. He already know. And he says, if I want to be a rich man and I want to be successful, I'm going to have to go ahead and do this shit the right way. Because a real smart divine masculine, y'all, seriously, no matter what, how smart he is, even if he's a dark warlock, even a warlock knows that when you marry a divine feminine, that's like marrying a divine being and having a good luck charm on your back. That's like having a God protecting you. Period. He knows he would be highly protected. His finances will be protected. His family will be protected. His son will grow strong and tall. You know what I'm saying? Marrying you. There's good energy that comes from you. Wealth comes from you. He knows that. Okay. He had to wake up and see All right, it's time to get serious. It's time to get live. It's time to represent. Okay? He knows this already. And he's doing this to elevate his life. Please don't get it twisted. Yes, he know you deserve it because you have the magic to do it. You have the black girl magic. You got the umph. You got the bloodline, the DNA to do what it is he need to do. But he's doing it because he's tired of being in a doghouse. He's tired. He regrets going out, being in the unknown worlds. Okay, there was he had a psychic reading, or he had some type of tarot card reader that told him the truth. Okay, he had a person similar to me that told him the truth, or came to his dreams. Okay, about him being wealthy, but he has to have a good wife to be wealthy. He can't be wealthy on his own. The dream, whatever dream he had, he figured out the math of how to become a powerful man, and he can be. He got what it takes to be a powerful business owner, leader, something like that in y'all community or something like that. But he needs you as his divine feminine, and then you also being having spiritual gifts. He was told that you have spiritual gifts, and that you're in the midst of expanding. Oh my God, your spiritual gifts enough to make any man become successful. Any man you choose, you turn a frog into a prince. Any frog into a prince is by your bloodline. And now you know it too, and you know who you are. Now you're going to go ahead and use that magic, and you're going to expand yourself. And they said, he already know you're going to be a spiritual leader, and he wants to be right there to help you lead, or to lead you towards the right direction. I cannot make this up. But it's only because of you going towards the direction you're going. If you had never done that, I don't think that he would have gotten the knowledge, the universal knowledge, or his ancestors. I don't know who came to him. I don't know. That's the part I don't know. Okay. And he said, well, damn it, I got it. But guess what? By nature, by law, by universal law, by bloodline, he is really a divine masculine. He really is. He really is a divine masculine. Okay, he just lost his way, and he was raised by scallywags, and so he didn't know who he was. But he knows now. I think he has an idea, kind of what he's trying to do. All he knows is he can't do it without you. That's all he knows. That's all he fucking knows. Okay? I hope that helped you. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But see, you don't need him. He needs you. Like I said, y'all can do it together. Y'all both divine people. Like literally, y'all both could y'all got energy. Y'all got magic in y'all veins. Okay? Y'all belong together. This is you. And this is him. This is you. You are the Queen of Pentacles, and he's the King of Pentacles. Y'all both got the same bloodline or blood DNA or something like that. I'm not saying y'all related, but y'all come from the same cosmic form or something like that. Okay? He got to do this with you. He found you. It was a divine moment when he found you and had made a star seed with you. Okay? But you can do this with any man. That's the thing. And he knows that. But he cannot be at his full form without a woman like you. He needs you. You don't need him. You can stand alone and do this shit by yourself. I can't make this up. She said, they all feel like they need me. I need a man who's seriously from the beginning. Yeah, serious from the beginning. And see, this is why it's up to you. The ball is in your court. Is the ball in your court? Yeah. The ball is in your court. Okay, he had a chance, but did he know who he was? He didn't. Okay, he didn't know his priorities at the time. He didn't know what he was working with. Okay. He didn't know. He was indecisive. He was doubting himself. He didn't have self-love at the time when y'all met each other. Okay. But he is by blood a divine masculine. By blood, he is a divine masculine. Okay. Confirmation. Phone call would never have came in like that. That's nuts. You know what I'm saying? So you're on the right path, Spirit says. Spirit says you are on the right path, but you understand, you don't have to choose him. Just saying, you don't have to. You can keep going and find you another divine masculine, because your energy will be then elevated so high. Once you finish whatever you're doing, you will then only attract people who already know who they are. So, okay, that's fine and dandy, sir. You finally know who you are, kinda. All right, well, but then again, I don't really want to take a chance with kindness. Okay, so that's another end on your side. All right, but that's going to take a whole nother reading. You may have to book a reading with me. Like I said, you definitely need a private reading with me. Okay, I have a little bit of time today. Get in my inbox and we can talk about it. All right, thanks, y'all. Okay, honey. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for everything. That's about it for this particular session. This is the Glow Up Tarot, where we just get together and we really just get into the message, y'all. This is a collective reading that was given, and we just dissect it till we can't dissect it no more. I hope everybody got what they needed out of this. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, okay? Spiritual Street Report, and also follow me on The Fairy God Cousin on TikTok, guys, okay? 2 different views at the same damn time. All right, thank you so much. God bless you all. I'll see all of you big steppers tonight. All right, bye.